Hello guys, welcome to the Social Anxiety channel. Please subscribe and click that bell icon so you don't miss out on the rest of the videos in this series. Please enjoy the video.
Hi guys, it's Jo Thomson from the Social Anxiety channel. Hope you're doing okay. I'd like to share my story of my experience with social anxiety disorder. My social anxiety, I would say, all began since early childhood. I was always a child who was very quiet. You know, I kept to myself. I was very held within, and I'm naturally introspective by nature anyway. But I want to share a story about my anxiety disorder that came to a head when I was working as a legal PA in London. It just became progressively worse to the extent that I ended up having to take 12 months off sick from my employer. And I very rarely went out and socialised. In fact, I just, kept myself locked away in my home. So it got to a pretty bad level. But what I want to actually share with you is that luckily I have finally come through all of that, and I'm here now sharing my story with you. And I do want you to know that I totally understand what you're going through. For me, I always felt defective in some way. And to a lot of people who don't understand how social anxiety really feels will probably find that quite a strange statement. How can you be defective? We can't see anything wrong with you. But it's innate feeling that is with you and never really leaves you. It may subside, but it always rears its ugly head every now and again. And for me, this eventually led to feelings of mistrust and abuse. I very rarely trusted people. I would always keep to myself. And I basically became very socially isolated. I kept myself, away from home. But I'm here to say that things will and can get better for you. You just have to know the process to go through. There are lots of, techniques that I've actually undergone myself that have helped me and helped to, build my self-esteem up to where it needs to be on a much better level. And, I've gone on to achieve, for me, there are achievements that mean a lot to me. I've recently, I've been able to complete a degree which I wasn't able to do when I was much younger. I missed out on that, on doing it at that age. But, as they say, things are a lot sweeter to you as you get older. And for me, it's a big achievement, being able to sit, in a class with people, students half my age. I'm old enough to be their mother. The thought of doing that, if you're socially anxious, would probably put most people off with social anxiety. But I was able to do that because obviously my self-esteem was intact, and I learnt the techniques and the keys to keep my social anxiety at bay. And what I actually do want to stress is that I don't actually believe the people who try to tell you that you can, miraculously get rid of social anxiety in sort of 30 or so days or 90 days, because in my personal experience, that's just not true. It's something that you do have to work at. You do have to be committed. You do have to put some work in. And what I mean by that is you have to want to get better, get over the anxiety, understand what's triggering it, how you can control those triggers, prevent those triggers. And even if they do, even if your anxiety is triggered, what to do in the moment. I am really passionate about sharing lots of things that I've been through, and over the course of the weeks and months, I'll be sharing on a much deeper level the help that I received, what I exactly went through to actually realise that, hey, Jo Thomson, she is an okay person, and she is likeable. Going, from someone who thought that she was innately defective in some way, didn't think that people really liked her. I'm going to, show you exactly how you can overcome all of that.
Thanks for watching. Have a great day.